Hi guys, welcome to Cara's Universe and welcome to my natural spring makeup look. For this I'm using my Benefit Hello Flawless foundation in Nutmeg along with my Real Techniques stippling brush just to create a really nice flawless base. Next I'm using my Dermacolor cover cream in D13 and I'm just concealing any small dark marks on my face and just really sort of camouflaging it into the skin here. We want to create a really nice flawless uniform look. Next I'm using my Makeup Forever 5 palette cream camouflage set, and I'm using the peach corrector, and that's really just to correct out any further darkness on the skin, mainly above the top lip. I don't have much darkness there, but I want to make sure everything looks completely uniform. There we go. Next I'm using my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC50, and I'm putting this on the my dark under eyes just to really mute everything out and make sure that it's ready for a highlight colour. Just patting it in there. And I'm taking it right up to the waterline to make sure everything is completely uniform. Next I'm using my Vichy Dermablend setting powder in Translucent, and I'm just setting the dark marks on my face. Next I'm using my LL Girl Pro HD Concealer in Warm Honey to add the highlight colour to my under eyes, and I really just want a nice kind of glow going on there for this springtime look. This look is really all about the eyes, so it's all about the base colour. The next thing I'm going to do is use my MAC Concealer Studio Finish in NC45, and that's really to go on the eyelids just to mute out any darkness on there also. So it prepares a base for my eyeshadow to go on. There we go. And next I'm using again my Vichy Dermablend Translucent Powder to set that. There we go. Just setting that in nicely. The next thing I'm using is my Beautyuk eyeshadow palette, and it's in Earth number 4, and I'm using a really nice sort of coppery, dark, burnt, orangey type of colour for my eyelids. And I'm just patting that along because this look is really all about bringing the eyes out. So you want the minimum of makeup on, you want very natural makeup on the eyelids so that you can make the eyes pop. So it's very little to do with eyeliner or anything like that. It's all about the eyeshadow and the mascara. I'm just going to be doing the other eye now. There we go. Just patting that on really nicely and getting that to really mesh in quite nicely. Really working that in. Such a lovely colour this is. The next thing I'm using is a really dark brown colour within the same palette, and I'm putting that in the crease. I'm not doing a cut crease here, but I'm putting it very gently into the crease, and I'll be working that out. I'll be blending that in afterwards, but I don't want too much on because I don't want it to overpower it too much. I just want a very delicate transitional colour. And now I'm just blending that in quite nicely so it transitions very easily from the burnt coppery orangey colour, and also makes it stand out that little bit more. Just really working that in. In the same palette again I'm taking this rather champagne colour and I'm going to be putting that along the brow bone, so it just adds a nice highlight there and makes everything else stand out quite nicely. There we go. And I'm just sort of blending everything in now. So I'm blending in this really nice brown colour into the champagne so that it doesn't look too harsh. Next I'm using my Nye Topaz powder, and I'm putting that as a setting powder over my Benefit Hello Flawless foundation because it adds just a really nice glow, this does, when you put it over foundation. It's a really nice springtime light kind of look. Very nice indeed. Next I'm using my e.l.f. HD powder in Corrective Yellow as my highlight, under eye highlight setting powder, and this really does photograph very well and it really adds a lovely glowy warmth to the skin. It's such a nice powder to highlight with. Really love this a lot. And I'm also taking it down the sides of my nose just to give my nose a little bit more definition. Next I'm buffing everything in together so there's no harsh lines. Just buffing it all together now. Next I'm using my Nye Ebony powder to contour my cheeks with. So I'm adding that extra dimension to my face. Very nice. Really, really working that in there. Next I'm using my Revlon highlight palette, and I'm just putting a little bit of highlight down the centre of my nose, down the bridge of my nose, just to accentuate that definition on the nose and make it look a little bit healthy, because it is a springtime look. I only ever use these highlighting creams down my nose anyway, because I think they just look a lot more healthier. And I've already blended the contouring powder down the nose again, and now I'm using my MAC High Impact Mascara in black, which I absolutely love. It's so glossy and so black and so gorgeous, and this is really just to really add some emphasis to the look, really make my eyes stand out beautifully. Really love this mascara, and I'm doing the same with the other eye. Remember, this look is all about keeping it natural but making the eyes pop at the same time, but we don't want to use any eyeliner with this. We just want mascara and eyeshadow. It's one of my favourite looks to wear. Really making my eyes pop nicely there. There we go. Really, really love this look. It's not overdone at all. Next thing I'm using is my MUA eyeliner in Gold Nugget, and that's for the inside, the bottom waterline, and it's just really going to make everything, my eyes stand out a lot more. So it's just going to add nicely to the look. Next thing I'm using is my Sleek Blush by 3 powder blush palette, and I'm using, this is in Flame, and I'm using the actual shade Bonfire, and this is just going to add some warmth, bring some warmth back to my skin. Really love this palette. There we go. Next I'm using my Look Beauty lip liner, and this is in Berry Vamp, I believe it is, or it might be Vamp Berry. I'll put everything in as a link below. And finally I'm using my MUA lipstick. I'm not sure what the colour is here. It's very much a kind of peachy, pinky colour, but I will put all the links below anyway. And there's the finished look. Enjoy the pictures at the end.